Welcome to Spiritual Changemakers, the podcast that guides you through tough times with practical tools and inspiring stories. I'm Andreea Tamas, your host and the Sacred Transitions Coach. Join us as we hear from spiritual changemakers who have connected with their higher power and overcame adversity. Whether you are navigating a difficult transition or seeking to deepen your spiritual practice, our podcast provides guidance to help you find magic in the change. Come on this journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation with us and unlock your potential to become your best self. I came on today to share with you a super powerful, amazing statement, quote I have heard today from a conversation I had with a beautiful new connection. And since I have been here in Austin, I've got the opportunity to meet with some really badass people. My intention being here, it has been to connect with those souls that are deeply spiritual, but also badass, that they are like, let's freaking do it, let's go for it. And they are here to do big shit. So that has been my intention, and it has been opening up so beautifully. And today I got the opportunity to meet with Neil. Who knows, maybe he will watch this. And we had this very long walk and some deep conversations. And just to tell you a little bit about Neil, he is this high-level entrepreneur that works with 7 and 8 figures businesses, and he has achieved a lot of success. Hello. He has achieved a lot of success, not just financially, but also internally. And this is what I am looking for, because there are so many people out there who either have one or the other. They are either very spiritual, but they are broken financially. Or there are those people who are very successfully, very wealthy, but then they are unfulfilled, they are unhappy. So right now, my metric of success, it's truly how can we be so freaking wealthy to put as much money in the hands of good people and also be fulfilled, feel good with who you are, at peace with yourself, with your life, with what you are achieving, with what you are going for. And Neil represents that beautifully. And we had multiple conversations today, and he shared with me a statement that I was like mind blown once I heard it, and I even sent him a message afterwards. I'm like, wow, that phrase really stuck with me, because it has showed me so deeply how the successful people operate. And it is through speed, but not the speed that we are taught, which is hustle and grind and just, oh my gosh, let me just work 24/7. That's not what it is. He actually said that things move at the speed of trust. And I want you to allow that to land with you right now. Things move at the speed of trust. And then he shared a story with one of his clients, how that client was on a sales call and then he just postponed it because I'm not sure if this is the type of client I want to work with, on a sales call. And then he didn't, hello. He didn't ask for an invoice. He didn't ask for the money on the spot, and then he lost the client. And what Neil said today, he said, you want to just take the money and just trust the process. You want to move fast and trust the process. Trust that, okay, if it's going to end up that you don't enjoy working with the client or you figured out you are not a fit, then you can let him go after a month. If you realize that, this is way above my scope, you either gonna figure your shit out to really deliver to that client, or again, you gonna let them go and return their money. But what is important is to have this deep trust in yourself, in the process, that no matter what, I will figure it out, either by delivering amazing results, either by letting them go, either by me just quitting because I might suck at what I thought I can do. So
no matter what, do you see how it comes in this deep trust in the process? And that's how momentum is created. That's how success is built. Action by action, just trusting in the environment, in what's happening, in the circumstances, in who you meet, in just, oh my God, it's just so much magic when you allow yourself to go through life with this trust. And for those of you that have followed my journey, you know that my mantra for the last few years traveling the world has been trust and surrender, trust and surrender. And by allowing myself to deepen this trust and surrender in the universe, in myself, in the people I meet, in what I say yes to, what I say no to, I have experienced the most magical things through my life. Because I'm living in a way where I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to just go for it. I'm not living my life out of fear. I'm living my life out of desire. And just as an example to understand how this works, for example, my roommate was telling me the other day, I was doing a breath work in the tub, my own breath work in the tub, and he said, oh my gosh, I actually have heard someone who passed away by doing a breath work in the tub. Aren't you afraid? I want you to be safe, to be good. And I said, you know, when I'm meant to go, I am just going to go. I'm just going to die. I am not going to live my life out of fear that something might happen to me. I choose to live my life with full trust that as long as I'm meant to be here, for as long as I'm meant to fulfill my mission and my purpose, I will be here. And when I'm meant to go, I'm gonna go, and it's just gonna happen however it is that is going to happen. And I'm saying this not for you to go out now and put yourself in front of a train and be like, it was just meant to happen. Now, that's not what I mean. But what I mean is to truly to allow and to give yourself the permission to live fully and to make the choices of not from the fear that, oh, but what might happen? But oh, if I say yes, I'm afraid that I might be judged, I might be rejected, or I might be hurt. Because that is you living out of your past, not out of your future for what you are meant to be and do here, which when you connect deeper with your future self, with your higher self, and you bring on, okay, what is it that excites me? What is it, the desire that it's burning in my heart that I know I am meant to go for here, and how it would look like if I would lean into it more, if I would choose to trust a little bit more that that desire was planted in my heart for a reason, that that desire is there because it already exists. I just need to release things, to unblock things, and to just create the space for it because it's already yours. And feel into that. And I'm just gonna say one more time before I will let you all go. And I just also want to say, like, happy horse year. Oh my gosh, today it's such a big shift and I feel it deeply in my energy. Can you feel it? And yes, release. And the horse year, it's all about, I'm not like an astrologist. I'm gonna say what I have been hearing from other people and read a little bit about. It's mainly we are going into creation, which is also fire. It's a lot of fire, a lot of momentum, a lot of action. So previously we have been in the snake year, which it was a lot about releasing and letting go. That's why a lot of people have been going through a lot of shedding. No, that's what I would say. And for me, it was a big shedding. And I would love to hear from you. What have you released and let go in 2025 and until now? Because today is the day that we enter into the horse energy. So just think about what was it that you have released in 2025 and until this point. For me, it's like I released my life in Lake Tahoe. I've let go of my house. I've let go of a relationship. So this has been two of the big things besides many others, like on the limitations and beliefs. And now I'm actually doing a cleanse, a very deep cleanse, a detox. And it just happened that the most intense part is actually this week, where I feel I'm releasing all of the toxins from my body, and now just also mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So I'm like, I've been so much up and down with my energy. But I want to let you again with this phrase for you to ponder on that I have heard from my dear connection, my dear friend Neil, which is things move at the speed of trust. So the more you're going to allow yourself and give yourself the permission to just trust a little bit more, trust a little bit more in what it's opening, in what is unfolding, in the people that are coming through in your life, the circumstances and the opportunities, the faster you're going to see the results and the momentum in your life. Thank you for tuning in. And if you are a high-level entrepreneur who has been feeling dysregulated with his nervous system, I actually created an assessment, a calculator that is going to show you exactly how your dysregulation is impacting directly your income. And I will send you the link to that assessment. It is free and it is research, science backed up. So it's so freaking powerful, and I'm so proud of what I have created. And thank you each and every one of you for joining me. Happy new horse year. And I cannot wait to just co-create amazing, beautiful, magical things with you in this new season of our lives. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon.
Thanks for tuning in to Spiritual Changemakers podcast. To stay connected and help us reach more people like you, please subscribe, follow, and leave a comment. Join our community of spiritual changemakers on social media to connect with like-minded individuals and continue the conversation. Remember, the power to create positive change is within you. Keep showing up as your best self, and let's keep the magic of change alive. Until next time.